Good afternoon. Today I was planning to talk about consequences of projectile shooting at stray or feral cats in our community, but I had made promise to Ellie Hardy to address our miscommunication, which I thought she was on the evil side, and that's what I said in my previous video. But after Ellie watched my video, she has communicated me, and her comment is, "I just watched the video, ma'am. Why are you trying to act like I'm not on your side? This horrific act, and I feel sorry for this kind of treatment, and I would like to help you if you could humble yourself, dear. I'm proud of myself. So what? You want the community help or not?" So I responded to her, "Ellie, thank you for letting me know you are on my side after death threats made to me already, exposing this severe abuse. That skull emoji and let's get gangster brandy wine sure did not look like support to me. Humbling yourself and thinking what you yourself are commenting would avoid reaction to your comment. When I got messages you'll get gunned down, my reaction to your comment was rather appropriate. I have been humble for years and it led only to more problems." We did got into personal messages on Nextdoor app. It was a little stubborn standoff of two ladies with strong characters. So she was standing by her statement, and I can understand. I'm not asking her to remove, I'm not asking her to apologize. My stubbornness was trying to make her understand that when you express support in certain difficult situations, you need to express yourself more clearly, because when you are already in a dangerous situation, and we might have age gap, we might have cultural gap, and I'm being sarcastic, we might have emoji reading skill differences, okay? So when you are in a certain dangerous situation, the way things are said might not be perceived as you intended. But I appreciate your you contacting me and telling that you are not a bad person, that you do not support abuse. I believe you, and hence I'll say Ellie Hardy is not a bad person. So, but once again, I want people to be more mindful when they communicate with other people on these social apps. So that's about Ellie Hardy, and I think I have someplace her picture. So she's not a bad person, all right? She might expressed the way it seemed wrong to me initially till she contacted me, but obviously she corrected the course and she's not a bad person. So that's on Ellie. Now I'm just gonna go to my Nextdoor app and go to my profile. So this, I made a post about another shooting at my home. By now I actually had removed some trolls who came in, but I had a post which led, and I'm gonna go to my activities, which actually led me to another post about cat severely injured, shot by BB gun in owner's backyard. So the post is from Courtney Sheridan, Canasido Park, which is about little over or about a mile away from my home. Warning to those in Rancho Encanto Conocido Park with pets. Keep a close eye on your animals, especially cats. Last week, my cat was shot with BB gun in our backyard. After rushing him to the vet, our options were to euthanize or amputate. We chose the latter. Thought on the road to recovery, he has a long road ahead. And I truly feel sorry for this owner and Kitty. It's horrible. I cannot comprehend how someone can be so cruel. We are positive we know who did it, and there is an open police investigation for animal cruelty, a felony. I'm hoping they see this and know they will not get away with it. Until that time, please watch your animals closely. There were also 4 dead cats found in her shed. Here's a picture of my sweet boy before the incident. This is absolutely horrible. So I did remove the trolls, the ones who are protecting animal abusers. And by the way, I'm gonna show this this creation. So I built this to protect my community cats coming to eat from being injured with flying projectiles flying from my neighbors' houses. The neighbor directly east of me and neighbor across the street northeast of me are the ones who shoot at my house. They shoot nails, they shoot BB guns, they sling rocks. So, and lately, next door hackers also use my surveillance cameras, which I put out a whole system to watch surroundings and catch and act those who are abusing animals with shooting at them. So now when they have to be a lot more careful with their projectiles from driving cars, from people on the bicycles or people on foot or people in neighbors' yards. So they are harassing my cats with the with my own security cameras. They gain control over security camera, keep turning, making noise. Excuse me, making noise and making noise in the camera, on the cameras that resembles shooting noise, terrorizing cats and preventing these cats from actually getting nourishment. And abuse of community cats in Arizona is a felony. Now I'm gonna go to some people. I'm gonna try to find, and by the way, this is a map, so I'm about this area right here, Conocido Park, where the cat was shot, is in, not far. It's probably about a mile, maybe a little over a mile. So that's where this horrible event happened, and quite frankly, people participating in this event might be the same ones who are raising chaos in this area. And I'm gonna try to get one particular profile. I'm gonna pull my phone away so I can click on the pictures and actually see some of them, because some of the people I already blocked. So here is this guy, Robert L. His profile picture is very colorful cock, probably artificial cock. So I wonder if he's in a cockfighting. And it's not the first time I've seen Robert also posted some stuff on my comment on my post on shooting at community cats. But now on the post about Conocido Park cat shot and causing leg amputation as a result of that BB shot, he posts that people are fed up with pet poop and piss on their outdoor stuff. And he might be the one who in the past commented that if I feed community cats, you know, I should go to neighbors' yards, clean up the cat poop, or, you know, not feed the cats. In my previous post, he, of course, completely ignored the fact that I'm not talking about actual guns. And I think it was intentionally dismissed, that I'm not talking about actual guns with bullet holes in the house and gun shells. I'm talking about flying projectiles, like nails shot from nail guns, slinging rocks, and shooting BB rifles. And quite frankly, BB rifles, although are considered a toy, they are extremely powerful, and if that BB goes through your eye, you could be instantly killed. You could be instantly killed. But Robert L., with his cock profile picture, so he was really, you know, highly out of the place. Eventually, later, he came into the comments and tried to whitewash his comments. Well, maybe I can try to find where he went to my posts, and I'm gonna try where he went to my posts, and pretty much requested that I need to produce real videos, like videos from surveillance camera are not real. Meanwhile, besides the Robert L., the cock profile picture, so I had quite a bit of people coming in and telling me to move. It's not happening. It is not happening. They would want you to do that so they continue their crimes, but I think the proper solution is catching these perpetrators in act and actually sending them to prison. I don't think people who are not hurting others should be moving. Here is another Philip Ellsworth. Do you need a time out? Leave people alone. Of course, I'm not on the app, but anyways, so here are these kind of attitudes coming. And I'm gonna try to get to, oh, look at this. Yeah, here you go. Here is a beautiful, colorful cock profile picture. And here is Robert L. with his Astra bullet holes. So he was trying to tell me that I will need to produce real photos. And I produce actual, you know, surveillance camera videos used in my video. And later he comments that Astra, bullet holes, ammo casing, someone else that heard or saw something, get camera evidence, anything that you don't have. So, to which I responded to Robert that he have missed the point that these folks are shooting projectiles like nail guns from nail guns, less lethal rounds that cause noise but not damage when hit the roof, and so forth. So then the next thing I discovered Robert L. going on the post where cat had severe injury from shooting from BB gun. And then he tells that people are fed up with the cats. So here is my response to Robert L. So Robert, you have missed the point that these folks are shooting projectiles like nails from nail guns, less lethal rounds that cause noise but no damage when hit the roof. Slinging rocks, BB rifles, or guns, which is still highly illegal and potentially injurious for people and animals alike. Just because real bullets are not yet flying, it does not mean that shooting regularly various projectiles at someone's home and animals is legal activity. It does not mean it is acceptable behavior from community members. These projectiles, in certain situations, can be lethal too. You are trying to divert from situation at hand with claims that because there are no bullet holes and ammo casings, therefore problem does not exist. And by the way, these someones have been posted doing these activities from their properties. Nice try to be dismissing. And that's exactly those what he is talking, possible witness are the ones actually doing the shooting from their properties. But since I started catching them on videos, they were becoming a lot more careful. And I am trying to find the response where eventually Robert, I really got on his back on injured cat post. So Robert eventually tried to whitewash what he's writing on people being concerned about animal abuse in the neighborhood. So he, in a typical personality disorder manner, comments, Astra, I don't think so. I'm traumatized by people who drive drunk and kill other people, then drive away, and those that molest and rape children. Yeah, see the words full of evil people, but I don't let them define me. So try and have a good day if you can. And that's Robert L. I'm making a little mockery of him. So in my response is, Robert, you have proven to me with your real mindset, and attitude with many of your comments. There is no way for you to whitewash what you have already wrote and pretend to be a nice community member who cares. Trying to imply by claiming that I'm the one having bad day, that is typical personality disorder behavioral act. Find something else useful to do and stop insulting those who truly care about animals. In a different post, I also mentioned to him that he should not be coming and commenting on the posts which are talking about animal abuse in the neighborhood. So for a little bit, he blocked me, and I think Conocido Park Lady. But then he unblocked us and came back, and when he came back, so he was again crying that he is such a good, great guy. But you know, it's okay to shoot at community cats because people don't like community cats. It's, you know, almost like it would be okay to shoot at the neighbor because you don't like the neighbor. Is that the idea he has? I mean, I have neighbors' kids trespassing and neighbors' adults themselves on a regular basis. I have not shot at them yet. Of course, it's hard to catch them, but the only time I would shoot at anybody if my life is in serious danger or there is a risk for severe injury by attacker. But these people think that it's okay. So here is again back Robert L. People are fed up with pet poop and piss on their outdoor stuff. So here are some of these trolls who support animal abuse. Well, Courtney Sheridan now has to deal with severely injured cat with a long recovery road ahead. With emotional trauma to her is animal owner and extremely severe physical and emotional trauma to her beloved pet. In this particular case, what Courtney Sheridan posted, it's perfect example of what I'm talking in my videos about shooting these projectiles at community cat feeding station, and that's why I created that table with protective sides to create somewhat more safe environment. But these people are very, very organized, and from my surveillance cameras, I see lots of examples that these people stay up all night long watching to terrorize these cats. And quite frankly, I have suspicions that these people either are trying to increase their ranks into criminal gangs, criminal cartels. Maybe they are already quite a bit ranked there, but it is not normal for these cars to drive by, shoot at the homes, even though it's not a real ammo, even though it might be just less lethal rounds, just nail guns, just the BBs. It is not okay. It is abuse. So at this point, and you know, I said before, I've been watching this abuse for 6 months. Courtney is demonstrating what is happening with this abuse with her cat, and quite frankly, I've seen horrendous amount of injured cats, stray cats in my neighborhood, and highly likely these injuries are from these animals being shot at. So I would like to, first of all, community members who are protecting these perpetrators with comments that are trying to show that the problem doesn't exist, that it is overblown out of proportion, or because here is no real ammo flying from real guns, it's not a problem. People who think that somehow it's okay to hurt animal because they don't like the animal presence, or they don't like that possibly animal might have defecated in their yard, although cats have tendency to cover up their excrements. All these attitudes are coming from the people who actually are supporting violent crime. And you know, besides seeing these kind of attitudes about animal abuse, I had seen on Nextdoor app, female was complaining about being followed by the car, and what she described, it was clearly stalking case. Community members came in to call her paranoid and all kinds of things. So these are the people who actually openly support criminal activity. Those are people who participate in the cover-up of criminal activity by trying to shut up those who expose these problems. Well, I will continue exposing these people, like Robert L. with his cock profile picture. On this note, everybody, please have a wonderful day.